in the hotel room, her head pounding. The bed beside her was empty, but she felt something was wrong. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand, and when she saw Ethan's name, her heart sank. "Ethan," she whispered, picking up the phone. "Lily, what did you do?"
Lina's Campfire Folktales.
Lily sat in front of her mirror, looking at her reflection with a mix of excitement and nervousness. Tomorrow was her wedding day, the day she would marry Ethan, the love of her life. Everything seemed perfect. The wedding of her dreams was about to come true. She adjusted her necklace and smiled at her reflection, her heart beating fast. Her best friends, Emma, Olivia, and Ava, barged into the room, laughing and chatting. "Come on, Lily," Emma laughed, pulling her arm. "You can't stay locked up in here on your last night as a single girl." Olivia grinned. "We've planned something fun for you, no backing out now." Ava added, "You'll never forget tonight, we promise." Lily laughed. All right, just don't make it too crazy." That evening, the four friends went to a fancy lounge. The atmosphere was full of life, soft lights, music playing, and drinks being served everywhere. Emma had booked a VIP spot, and there were even champagne towers and comfy chairs waiting for them. "To Lily," Olivia shouted, raising her glass. "To her last night of being single," Ava added with a wink. "Enjoy it, Lily. Make it a night to remember." The drinks were flowing fast, and Lily, who didn't usually drink much, found herself drinking more than she expected. As the night went on, she started feeling a little dizzy, her head spinning and her vision becoming a little blurry. Emma leaned in, whispering, "We have a surprise for you upstairs. Come with us." Lily blinked, confused. "A surprise?" Olivia and Ava giggled. "You're going to love it," Ava said, guiding her towards the stairs. Emma led them to a dimly lit hotel room where a tall man in a suit stood drinking something. "This is Daniel," Emma said, her voice calm but firm. Lily frowned, her mind clouded. "What's going on?" "Relax," Emma said softly, pushing her gently towards the couch. "We'll be downstairs. Just enjoy yourself." Before Lily could say anything more, the door clicked shut behind her. Panic began to rise in her chest, but her thoughts felt too foggy to do anything about it. Daniel smiled, his voice low and smooth. "Don't worry. You'll be fine." The night became a blur for Lily after that. She remembered Daniel leaning closer, his hands touching her skin. She wanted to fight, to scream, but she couldn't move. The next morning, Lily woke up in the hotel room, her head pounding. The bed beside her was empty, but she felt something was wrong. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand, and when she saw Ethan's name, her heart sank. "Ethan," she whispered, picking up the phone. "Lily, what did you do?" Ethan's voice was cold and filled with disbelief. "I just got a video of you with another man. How could you do this to me?" "What?" Lily gasped, her chest tightening. "No, Ethan, I didn't." But before she could explain, the call ended. Lily stared at the phone, feeling like everything she cared about was falling apart. Her wedding, her love for Ethan, all of it was shattered in an instant. Panicked and desperate for answers, Lily called Emma. "What happened last night? Why did you leave me with that man?" Emma's voice was calm. "Lily, you were so stressed. We thought you'd enjoy yourself. Let loose a little." "Enjoy myself?" Lily's voice cracked. "Ethan broke up with me because of a video. Did you send it to him?" "Lily, relax," Emma said, trying to sound reassuring. "Maybe it's just a misunderstanding." Lily hung up, feeling even more betrayed. Olivia and Ava said the same things, acting innocent, like nothing had happened. Determined to get to the truth, Lily went back to the lounge where they'd spent the night. A bartender hesitated before finally admitting, "One of your friends put something in your drink. She said it would help you relax." Lily's heart dropped. Emma, Olivia, and Ava had set this all up. But why? Later, an anonymous text appeared on Lily's phone. It contained a link to the video Ethan had mentioned. With shaky hands, Lily clicked on it. The video was grainy, showing Lily in the hotel room with Daniel. She was limp, her eyes unfocused. Daniel was too close to her, touching her in ways that made Lily feel sick. Another message followed. You were never good enough for Ethan. Now he knows it too. Lily felt like she couldn't breathe. Her so-called friends had destroyed her life. The next day, Lily confronted them at a cafe. You look terrible, Olivia said smugly. Maybe it's better this way. Ethan wasn't the only guy out there. Lily stared at her coldly. I know what you did. You drugged me and sent that video to Ethan. Emma smiled. And what if we did? Maybe you needed a lesson in losing everything you had. You're horrible, Lily said, her voice steady. But this isn't over. Lily left, determined to rebuild her life. A few months later, Lily moved to her Aunt Linda's town to start fresh. But soon after, she discovered something that shocked her even more. She was pregnant. At first, she didn't know what to do. The baby was a constant reminder of the awful night. But as time went on, Lily began to feel love and hope for the new life growing inside her. She named her baby boy Noah, and she put all her energy into being the best mother she could be. Raising him as a single mom wasn't easy, but Noah brought happiness back into her life. Years passed, and Lily attended a business event for her job. There, she met Daniel, the CEO of a major company. You look familiar, Daniel said after a few minutes of conversation. Lily smiled politely. I don't think we've met before, she said, trying to ignore the odd feeling his gaze gave her. Later that night, Daniel couldn't shake the feeling that he knew her. He soon realized why. Lily was the woman from a night in a hotel room long ago, a night he wished he could forget. Years ago, Daniel had been in town for business. After a celebration, his friends convinced him to drink more than he usually did. Daniel was drunk that night and woke up the next morning with a headache and vague memories of being with a woman. He felt guilty but pushed the feeling aside. Now, seeing Lily again, the memories flooded back, and he knew he had to make things right. Daniel sought out Lily the next day at her office. He knocked softly before walking in. Lily, I need to talk to you about something from a while ago, Daniel said, sounding nervous. Lily raised an eyebrow. What's this about? Daniel explained the night he spent in the hotel, how his friends tricked him into drinking too much, and how guilty he felt. He apologized sincerely. I didn't know what was happening. I had no idea who you were. I've been carrying this guilt for so long, Daniel admitted. Lily's eyes filled with anger and pain. That night ruined my life, she said, her voice shaking. I lost everything, including Ethan, because of that video. I know, Daniel said, his voice breaking. I'll do whatever it takes to make it up to you and Noah. Lily's eyes narrowed. How do you know about my son? I did my research, Daniel said, looking guilty. Please, Lily, let me help you. You and Noah deserve better. Over the next few months, Daniel helped Lily in any way he could. He made sure Noah had everything he needed, from daycare to schooling. He also supported Lily's dream of starting her own clothing brand, helping her enroll in design courses. After some time, Lily invited Daniel to dinner as a thank you. They shared stories of their pasts and their dreams for the future. I'm not sure I can forgive you, Lily said quietly. I'll keep trying, Daniel replied, his voice full of hope. For you and Noah. As the months went by, Lily started to see Daniel differently. He wasn't just the man from her past anymore. He was someone who genuinely cared. By Christmas, Lily had built her own clothing line. She received an invitation to a party hosted by Emma, Olivia, and Ava, the same women who had betrayed her years ago. Daniel encouraged her to go. Show them that you've moved on. Show them who you really are now. Lily agreed and went, wearing a beautiful dress she designed herself. When she entered, everyone's eyes turned to her. Lily, Emma said with a fake smile. You look different. I should hope so, Lily replied, her voice calm and steady. They didn't waste any time. How's being a single mom? Olivia sneered. Still stuck in that job of yours? Ava added with a fake laugh. Lily smiled confidently. Actually, I've built my own fashion brand. Noah is thriving, and life is better than it's ever been. The women's faces went pale. Lily saw her chance. Speaking of careers, she said, looking directly at Ava, how's your little side business going? Last I heard, you were helping a company with some illegal funds. Ava's face turned bright red. And Olivia, how's your husband? Lily continued. Or should I say your ex? How's the affair going? Olivia shifted uncomfortably. Finally, Emma, Lily said, turning to her. How's that fake degree going? You must be exhausted. Emma dropped her glass, and the room fell silent. I was invited here to be humiliated, Lily said, standing tall. But I've risen above it all. Meanwhile, you're all still trapped in your lies. With that, she left, her head held high. The next day, Emma was fired for stealing from her company. Olivia's affair was exposed, ending her marriage. Ava's fake credentials were uncovered, ruining her career. As for Lily, she thrived. Her fashion brand took off, and Daniel became a regular part of her and Noah's life. One evening, Daniel took her aside on a walk by the beach. I've made mistakes, Daniel said, kneeling. But loving you and Noah was never one of them. Will you marry me? Tears filled Lily's eyes. Yes, she whispered. Their wedding was a celebration of love and second chances, showing that forgiveness and healing could lead to something beautiful. And as for Emma, Olivia, and Ava, they were left to face the consequences of their jealousy and betrayal. Moral lessons: the actions of Emma, Olivia, and Ava show that betrayal and deceit have consequences. What goes around comes around, and those who hurt others will eventually face the repercussions of their actions. Thank you all for watching. Please, if you enjoy this story, kindly like and subscribe for more interesting stories. Thank you all.